new information about the pay dispute that's been creating issues at Durham Public Schools now for months.
Emails obtained by WRAL show school board members had questions and concerns about the pay proposal long before the issue became public. WRAL investigates Sarah Kruger shares the findings of those emails.
I got these emails, 400 pages of them, through a public records request. This is all a very muddy situation. These help provide some clarity. They also show that at least one board member had concerns about how the CFO was doing his job even before this latest issue. The pay dispute in Durham Public Schools has affected many families as buses stopped rolling and schools closed amid protests from employees. The public outcry began in January when the school system informed more than 1,000 DPS employees their pay would be cut, citing a math error that school officials say meant the employees were getting paid more of a raise than the district could actually afford. WRAL Investigates has reported it was back in October that the school board gave the okay to that pay plan, even though they were clearly confused themselves.
What are we saying yes to and what are we not doing?
Is this part of this discussion is my question as well.
New emails obtained by WRAL Investigates now show how deep the confusion and frustration was. One board member, Javonia Lewis, writing the morning of the October 12th meeting to the superintendent and CFO that I did not see what the total cost of this adoption would be for the district and where would those funds come from. In December, another board member, Millicent Rogers, wrote to the two men with more long-standing concerns about performance, claiming the board often does not have enough information from CFO Paul LeSueur to make informed decisions. I have asked many times for this, she wrote. To be clear, if there were desired changes to any of the financial documents, the board isn't being offered enough time to review and offer feedback. Reviews of the pay situation and who knew what when have since shown that the CFO and superintendent were aware of the problem since at least early November, before making any public statements 2 months later. In emails from late December obtained by WRAL Investigates, the CFO and consultant who developed the compensation plan were trying to troubleshoot, with the consultant saying it was DPS who inappropriately applied the group's recommendations, leading to some employees being paid thousands more than what was recommended. We've reported that the CFO and the superintendent resigned amid this controversy. Just a couple weeks ago, the school board passed a new pay plan that is within budget. Sarah Kruger, WRAL News, Durham.
And Sarah tried to reach out to the former CEO, Paul LeSueur, for his perspective. Since we haven't heard from him throughout this, she has yet to hear back. WRAL's Lena Tillett sat down with a full panel to examine the issues regarding the DPS salary dispute. In a recent edition of On the Record, now she looks at the problem and where it can go from here. You can still watch that on WRAL.com.